In today's video, I'm just going to recreate one of the setups that we went over in the breakout session, and it is in SPLK, and it's a daily chart that we're going to start with. And one of the things that you can see here is that we are clearly above the 200 simple moving average. You're currently above the 50 also. You don't have the 5 and 13 on your side, but at least you have these two. So I'm going to look at setting up a pullback. And one of the things that I always do is I look for symmetry or similarity between prior swings, or we've got a current decline here, so I'm going to compare this swing and maybe this swing and see if there's any similarities there that give us a trade setup. So let's start with a couple of the swings over on the left hand side of the chart. Okay, that is similar looking. We also have the most recent swing, high to low, and that actually is almost equal. If you take the prior high to low, that's $24.17. This high to low is $24.19, so almost perfect symmetry there. There might be a few other swings you can compare. This one might come in a little bit lower, so let's check this one. Oops. Now you know what I was watching. And there's your symmetry. Now you don't really need anything more than that, because symmetry by itself is a trade setup, but typically I like to also see if there's any overlap of any key retracements. Okay, let's see, we've got overlap of one of them here, the 50%, and any extensions. Let's see if we take this low to this high. Yeah, it also overlaps the 1272 extension. So this is a setup. It's basically a buy zone. We're going to watch to take buy triggers against, and know that if we hold above here, that the upside target's going to be the 1272 extension of the swing into the zone. And let me actually write these levels in there for you so you can see. You can break this down into two smaller zones. This is 118.82 to 119.53, and then you also have 115.74 to 117.16. Bottom line, if we're going to resume the rally in this name anytime soon, ideally it's going to be above one of these two zones. I'm pretty sure that we've already seen at least a short-term trigger against this. Let me just double check. SPLK. The 15-minute chart has definitely triggered a buy entry. And let's see, the 30-minute chart has also. So bottom line, if you want to look at the buy side here and define your risk either underneath this low or underneath the zone, I'm going to anticipate a possible rally up towards this area. When am I wrong? Well, when it breaks the zone. So if it breaks the zone, get out. Okay? Not all of the setups are going to hold up, and not all of them are going to work. But when they do, typically the risk to reward is pretty dang good, as you should just be, like, let's say if you buy in a pullback here and risk to just underneath here, the risk to reward is pretty dang good.